And once again, we back. It's your boys, No Jobbers Allowed, and this time we are coming back at you with some new content. This time for WWE TLC, Tables, Ladders, Chairs, pay-per-view prediction show. And if you've been rocking with us, you know how we gets down. We always give you a rundown of the matches and how we think they're going to play out. And like always, I'm your boy, Big Ish, and with me like always is.
Man, it is your guy, Erwin, man. And we got TLC coming on Sunday. I'm excited. I'm excited to get these predictions in, man. I want to see what your take is and what you think is going to happen on these things, and see where I stand on it and see how we come up, see who wins this one.
And where do you want to start first?
Oh, man, well, we'll get the mixed match challenge final where we get R-Truth and Carmella versus Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox. And my pick on this one is definitely R-Truth and Carmella. Who you got?
Well, unfortunately, we're not going to disagree. I really do think because the finals actually get the number 30th spot in their respective Royal Rumble coming up in 2019. I'm going with R-Truth and Carmella too. I don't think Alicia is going to get that over, and I don't think Jinder Mahal needs to be that over. So I think they give it to R-Truth and Carmella, and that's who's going to get the number 30th positions in the Royal Rumble coming up later in the next year.
We rocking and rolling, man. Let's move on to the next match where we got Randy Orton versus Rey Mysterio in a chairs match. My pick for this one is Rey Mysterio, man. He's been getting the bad end of the stick for the past couple weeks, so I think he needs his win back, man. Who do you got?
Damn it, it's not going to be a good prediction show if we're not disagreeing, because I also got Rey Mysterio just because the way they've been booking the last few SmackDown shows with Rey Mysterio. They've been having Randy Orton getting over on him, so I think they get him over in this particular pay-per-view, and they let Rey Mysterio beat Randy with some chair antics, because the way they've been letting Randy, I guess they've been promoting this as letting Randy Orton damage Rey Mysterio's neck. So I think they let Rey Mysterio get over this Sunday.
He has to, man. He's got to win this one. Next up on the card, we've got the Cruiserweight Championship match. We've got Buddy Murphy, the champion, versus Cedric Alexander. Dude, this is going to be a hell of a match, man. I say this is going to be the most entertaining match of the show.
Cruiserweights have always been these last few pay-per-views. That Cruiserweight match has always been the best match.
And it's going to be hard to go up against too. You got later in the show, we got Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles, but I'm gonna put my mark on it. This is going to be the most entertaining, high-flying match of the show. I think Buddy Murphy retains.
Okay, then I got to go Cedric Alexander, because you know what I called it at Super Showdown, that Buddy was going to win, but going to have to lose it again a few weeks later. And Super Showdown was in around about August, and it's time for him to lose it back to Cedric Alexander.
Okay, my man. All right, next match we got on the card is Elias versus Bobby Lashley in a ladder match. I might be wrong, but I think that there's going to be a guitar suspended over the ring, and whoever gets the guitar gets to smash somebody in the head with it. Did you hear anything about that?
No, but it's so dumb.
It is dumb, man.
I get it, but it's dumb. So let's just go with the gimmick being that it's a ladder match with a guitar suspended. But
I think
you got winning that?
Man, I got Bobby Lashley winning this one, man.
I will go with Elias then, because I love Bobby Lashley, and as a heel, I want him to be over on Elias, but that's not how it's going to happen. Elias is going to get it down, especially after losing to Lio Rush and getting it smashed over his back by Bobby Lashley this past Monday. So Elias is going to win this one, and he's going to pull down the guitar and hit Bobby Lashley with it.
I feel like they're going to have Heath Slater involved in this one somehow, some way. Also as a bonus pick. It's okay. So we're split on that one. Next match we got is Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre. Dude, hands down, Drew McIntyre is going to win this one. They're going to push him to the moon.
Drew McIntyre, he got a rocket strapped to his back. We ain't even got to discuss this one that long.
Nope, no discussion. Next up, we got Natalya versus Ruby Riott in the tables match. For me on this one, it has to be Natalya. She needs to get her shine back, especially after this last Monday. Who you got?
Just for the sake of doing it, I got to go with Ruby Riott. I've been going with Ruby Riott and the Riott Squad every pay-per-view, and I can't stop now, even though I know the writing, you got to let Natalya win. Because you can't have Ruby Riott put Natalya through a Jim the Anvil Neidhart table and have that shit go over well with the crowd. But I know it's going to be Natalya. I'm going to go with Ruby anyway. So
all right,
going with Ruby.
All right, we split on that one. Only because Ish has to ride with his girl, Ruby Riott. Next match we got is the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, which the Bar, the champions, versus the Usos versus the New Day. Oh, man. And honestly, this could go either way.
Usos.
Man. I really think the Usos are going to win. Yeah, I'm going.
I got the Usos.
I got Usos as well, bro. So
yep. So I don't know what else we're gonna discuss about that. No. It's gonna be the Usos taking it. I think that would make the Usos 6-time tag team champions.
Yeah, man.
So that's all we got to say about that. Usos winning this one.
Right. It's the next match. Yeah.
But for extra credit, who is the New Day going to put in a match?
We're gonna do definitely Kofi.
I'm
gonna go Kofi and Big E.
I'm gonna go Xavier and Kofi.
I like it, man. I like it a lot.
So this might be the deciding factor on who wins the prediction show.
To see it, because okay, I like that. I like that a lot.
Go with Xavier and Kofi.
All right. Next up, we got Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin in a TLC match. Dude, you give me your pick on this one, and I'll go with mine.
All right, like I said in the Raw review, I do not believe Baron Corbin is going to be acting general manager. So I believe Braun is going to come out, but because it's a TLC match and there's no DQs, I believe he is going to get beat down and Braun is going to be able to pin him, and Alexa Bliss will be acting general manager by Monday. So I got Braun Strowman.
Dude, man, I'm going to have to go against you on this one. This is a risky pick for me. I'm going to go with Baron Corbin. I think he's going to get some kind of outside interference. You know, I know a lot of people are saying Lars Sullivan is going to come in and help him, or Heath Slater, Lars Sullivan, somebody's going to come in and help Baron Corbin. I know this is a terrible pick. This is a terrible one to make, but Baron Corbin is going to win this one.
Okay, we split.
Oof. All right, the next we got the Intercontinental Championship, Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose. I'm going to go with my pick on this one where Dean takes the strap.
I'm going to keep it on Seth. I don't see how he loses it just yet. Not until there's a really, really, really vacant area where he can slide into the Universal Championship #1 contendership. And I don't think he does it just yet. So I'm going to keep it the strap on Seth.
All right, we're split on this one. This is going to be a good prediction show. I like it. All right, next we got the Raw Women's Championship match. Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax. Again, there's no even conversation on this. Ronda Rousey wins.
Ronda gonna keep this strap until WrestleMania, so we ain't got to go into too much discussion. Ronda over Nia.
All right, the next up we got the SmackDown Women's Championship. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte versus Asuka in a TLC match. Dude, this one's hard for me, man. Who you got winning this one, man? This is a tough one.
Unfortunately, I got the strap stand on Becky. Asuka is the only person who can take it off for her without seeing that much backlash, but I don't see Becky dropping it just yet. Not until she get her comeuppance on the Raw ladies, so Ronda and Nia, so she can't lose it just yet.
So I also think that Becky Lynch is going to win. But if I could pick a second pick, it would be Asuka, definitely. But
no second pick won't count. So it's got to be the first.
Definitely going to be Becky Lynch. A good faith pick would have been Asuka. But Becky Lynch is going to retain her championship. She's doing such a good job with it. She just got it, so she gets to keep it. And last but not least, we got the WWE Championship. Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles. I think they keep the strap on Daniel Bryan just because he just got it. He's doing so well with this new character. Who you got?
I got the same for the same reasons. Like, they wouldn't have gave it to DB if they were just going to give it back to AJ. Even though I think AJ should have still carried it, and this is where he should have dropped it right before the new year and gave him at least 400 days of holding the strap.
I agree 100%. Man, that's the TLC prediction show, man. So it looks like we've got a good, little field out here where we're kind of even on some, and then we're split on some other ones, man. I'm excited for this pay-per-view.
It should be good. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to our TLC pay-per-view prediction show. And like always, I've been your boy Big Ish, and with me like always was.
Man, it's your guy Erwin, and we out.
We out. Listen to this music.